Donald Trump's a doctor who, according to Trump and the doctor, has been treating Donald for over 30 years. Looks like NBC News finally tracked this man down. Now, if you guys recall, back in, I think around December, Donald J. Trump, presidential candidate at the time, hadn't yet sewn up the nomination, had his doctor release a letter to the media, and in essence to us, saying how healthy Donald Trump was. You know, astonishingly healthy. The healthiest presidential candidate of all time. All right. So, you know, before I even go further, hey, take a look at the doctor, and let's meet back here on the other side.
He has no history of ever using alcohol or tobacco products. If elected, Mr. Trump, I can say unequivocally, will be the healthiest individual ever elected to the presidency.
Dr. Bornstein, phrases like astonishingly excellent seem a little bit over the top to some people. What do you think about that? Is that the way that you write most of your medical letters?
No, but for Mr. Trump, I wrote that letter that way.
Did he ask you to describe it that way, or do you pick up his kind of language by spending time with him?
I think I probably picked up his kind of language and then just interpreted it to my own.
Okay. Now, that's the kind of doctor that, to me, just based off appearance, man could be brilliant, right? Now, he's listed as a gas doctor. Gas, I can't even pronounce that long name, but he's listed as a gaseologist or something, right? But the Donald is going to him as his primary care, right? You know, I didn't even know. I guess it's cooler if you're a billionaire, you got primary care doctors, whatever. But that's the kind of cat, man, to me, that one, if you want a doctor and all you need is your pain meds, and you know this doctor's not going to ask you a whole lot of questions, he ain't going to be doing a whole lot of digging around, he's just going to sign that prescription, man, and give you your meds, right? Or this is the kind of doctor, kind of reminds me of like, what's that movie? Is it I want to say The Firm, but it's not really The Firm. Some movie where there's some big trial. It's a John Grisham book, right? Street Lawyer. No, not a Street Lawyer. What's the one when with Samuel Jackson played in it? Time to Kill. And the main character in the movie, played by my boy Matthew. Y'all know Matthew McConaughey. You know, needed some legal advice for some expert, man. So he had to go get this attorney that they pretty much had to kind of get him up, dust him off, throw some coffee in him, man, see if they can keep him sober just long enough so he can testify or help them prepare for a major case. That doctor looks like that kind of dude. You know what I mean? He looks like the kind of man that, hey, let me keep me sober, man. I'm cool, like my looker, whatever. But that's the kind of doctor, man, that he looks like to me. So if you're Donald J. And it's like Donald Trump, you're a billionaire. You go to some doctor that you pretty much have to get him to hurriedly put you a letter together, which I don't know exactly why you felt the need to be hurried into releasing a letter about your health in December when you've yet to release your tax papers. But seems to me you can go get you an attorney or an accountant to hurriedly you put you some stuff out there that simply says, hey, the Donna's taxes are AI, you know. So it's like, and I don't know why Donald Trump felt the need to go get this cat, man, just to say that. But it is absolutely hilarious, man. I mean, just look at this dude. That's funny, man. That's funny. I knew a doctor like that once, man. We used to use him all the time, man, back when we played sports in high school, man. We didn't want to go through all the trouble of having to get a real physical, man. So we got somebody that was going to pretty much check your blood pressure check your pulse, and maybe, maybe your temperature, I don't know, weight, height, and say deem you healthy, deem you fit. That's pretty much this cat here, man. It's absolutely hilarious. All right, I'm out of here.